All right guys, welcome back to the daily skateboard lesson. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to do a front side shove it. So you've already learned ollie, front side 180, back side 180, and the pop shove. Your next trick is the front side shove it. You're gonna master all of the basics so that you can learn any trick, no matter how hard, will get you there. So we're gonna start it out the same way we started every single day in the daily skateboard lesson series, by tossing your hands and your shoulders and getting warmed up. And I hope it's warmer where you are than where I am. Yes, Aaron, the coldest summer I ever spent was, no, the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. I almost butchered that quote. Okay, so toss your arms, head and shoulders. But Aaron, you're not doing anything with your head. You're right, okay. Toss your arms. Now we're gonna start out with the left leg. I also find this interesting. This is a good little exercise to work on your balance too. I'm really balanced on my right foot. I can do it totally fine. And then I stand on my left foot and do it the other way, and it's far less balanced. I also broke my left foot, so I definitely need to do more physical therapy and build those muscles back up. But let's see how it goes. See, I'm already falling over. If you need to hold on to something while doing these, you can. Just want to spend enough time on it to get the blood flowing. And we're not going to do static stretches standing still before you skate, because that can stretch out your muscles. We're going to do dynamic stretching, movement stretches to get the blood flowing. We're going to kick the knees, get that blood flowing down the knees to the ankles a little bit. And now my favorite warm-up, riding the skateboard. You always want to do this every day, no matter what. You get a push, step on the board, push around, little tic-tacs. Kick turn, backside 180, kick turn, all the way around, tic-tacs. Some more pivots. And then we're gonna take you into my favorite, the monster walks. I'm gonna spend just a little bit of time on each of these. This is a daily repetition. You guys are going through this every single day. So hopefully you're getting nice and warmed up, just like I am. And by this point, you don't have to do any of these beginning tricks anymore. They're just to get you up to the point where you are now. But you can if you want to. Toss a couple caveman. It's good for the soul. And then we'll do a couple of these guys. It's not a bad idea to just warm up the feet, legs, and be moving around, okay? Good, now we're gonna do the ceremonial 3 shove-its. Why not 5? Great question. No idea. No reason, really. Take your time on those, as much time as you need. And now we're gonna go into the crux of the tricks. 5 ollies, 5 ollies. 1, do the ollies as good as you can. 2, it's a really important part of your warm-up. 3, vital to a healthy skateboarding life. 4, is doing all of the tricks that you know each and every day. 5. Okay, now the next trick, frontside 180, same routine, 5 of them. 1, I love these little 1-foot flip tricks. I'm not teaching you that. 2, it'll be a later series where I teach that one. 3, 4, and number 5, 5th and final frontside 180. 5, I want to help develop a skateboard routine that you guys can go on, that gets you fit, that gets you in shape, that gets you outside, gets you off of your phones, off of the computer. Backside 180, next one. There we go. Number 2, we're gonna do 5 backside 180s too. 3, 4, and number 5, 5th and final backside 180. Let's get it. 5, skateboard routine for you. Good, now in the last video, you learned how to pop shove it. We're gonna do 5 of those. And remember, if you get really stuck on one of these, go back and do that earlier video. Pop shove. 1, 2, I wanna give you guys enough time to actually do it. 3, 4, 5th and final pop shove it. We got it. The trick you're going to learn today is the front side shove it. I'm going to take you through that now. 1 foot on the board, 1 foot off. Back foot in this back pocket right here. This is where you want your back foot. And then you're going to push down and then nudge your toes forward. A lot of loud motorcycles today here in San Francisco. Down, forward. Just like that. And we're going to do this practice step 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, exact same as the pop shove it. We're gonna do the front side shove it practice step. You're gonna step off with your back foot, leave your front foot really close. Your front foot is that control point because you don't want it to land like that. You want your front foot flat as possible. Control the rotation around so it stays grip tape side up. Land just like that. This is the practice step you gotta learn that. Ready? Keep it close, keep it there. Okay, we're gonna do 5. 1, 2. These motorcycles, they're literally everywhere. 3, 4, extremely loud. 5. Okay, I do want to point out something on that. The better you learn this one, the flatter it will go and the less likely you will be to land primo. But that practice step that I just did with leaving my front foot on is key. But you can play around with different foot position in different ways. This trick is all in your back foot. Down and forward. I'm going to show you this angle as well. Front foot flat, back foot down and forward. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bend the back knee. We're going to step on the board and land. You can do this fully standing still. The faster you push that motion with your back foot and the closer your front foot is to that board, the better it is. I knew that was going to happen. You know, what's interesting is I get it really dialed into the tail, and then that one was from the nose, and it's a little bit of a different motion, so it went primo on me. But I love that that happens so you guys can see what goes wrong. And I've been skateboarding for 30 years. It goes wrong for me too, guys. Good. So another tip that I can give you, a lot of pro skaters, it's interesting. You'll see them pop almost like centered on their board there on the tail, instead of like here. Play around with both positions. See what feels better for you. See what gives you a flatter shove. It might not pop as high, but it might be flatter and safer. On my nose, because it's so much more ramped up, I definitely want to pop kind of there. See how it goes nice and flat? Just a little tip for you. But yes, you guys got this. Practice it, spend a lot of time. Now, I've gotten it down standing still. Now I'm going to do it with a little bit of speed, a little motion, which might be easier for you, it might be harder. Give it a push, front foot there, and just do a shove. Nice little front side shove it. Little bit of motion, and we're rolling. Front foot close, pop shove back. Keep it on there. Keep your feet as close as possible to that board. And remember, you want to avoid it going primo as much as you can. I think that was 2 in a row. You're going to work on this till you get 5 in a row. And remember, this front side shove might not be something you learn in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You might not learn it in one day. Do this video as many times as needed until you dial it in. I lost count, I think that's 3. Whatever number it is what it is. Now we're gonna go number 4. Woo! Nice and flat. It's funny, I know how to do the trick. I've explained it so many times. And even for me, having skated for 30 years, sometimes I'll overthink the rotation, the motions, and that's when I miss it. Skateboarding can be such a love-hate relationship where you dial in a trick and then 3 days later, just all of a sudden your feet don't work. You just forgot how to do it. But that's why it's really good that you keep persisting, skateboard every day, do all of these tricks every day. I hope you guys are starting to see a pattern of how I developed this learning process and how you can learn any trick. What I'm trying to remove is the idea that you can't, the idea that skateboarding is too hard, the idea that you need to give up. And the reason I love teaching skateboarding is because you can take these same things to anything. Take it to your business, take it to whatever it is in your life, and just keep on pushing through show up every day, work as hard as possible, and you're gonna build the life you want, which is awesome. And hopefully you're gonna be landing ollies, frontside 180s, pop shove, front shove, heel flip, kick flip, whatever trick it is you wanna learn, by just continuing to force and push yourself to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and you, yes you, learn to ride a skateboard. We got everything you need at brailleskateboarding.com.